Hello and welcome to Toppa Field in beautiful sunshine, Newport, Rhode Island, home of Salve Regina University softball. And tonight, the Seahawks are hosting the Leopards of Wentworth Institute of Technology. Leopards coming in with an 18-8 record overall and 6-2 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Seahawks are 11-14 overall and 3-5 in CCC play. Hello, welcome again, everybody. I'm Ed Habishaw, bringing you live broadcasts and live stats from Toppa Field. Top of the first inning. And the lineup for the visiting Leopards has Pettinger, the left fielder, Beverly, the catcher, Pina in center field, Wilkes at first base, DiMedeiros, the designated player, Higgins, the third baseman, Hancock, the pitcher, Harstick, second base, Rowe at short, and not in the hitting lineup, but defensively, Hutchinson in right field. First pitch, a ball to Pettinger. She taps out the middle, diving, but gets through. It's a base hit for Pettinger.
Now batting, number 1, Brianna Beverly.
That's a runner on first for Beverly. Pettinger comes into today's game batting .391 in the air. A dozen extra base hits, 5 doubles, 5 triples, 2 home runs. Now she has a stolen base. That's her conference leading 11th steal of the year. And this is against the reigning CCC Rookie of the Week, pitcher Alex Kelly. Kelly gets ahead on Beverly, 0-2. Beverly at the plate, number 1, batting .398, 9 doubles, 4 triples, 2 home runs. And a strike 3 looking. Beverly down on strikes.
Now batting, number 5, Alexandra Pina.
1 out, runner on second for Alexandra Pina. The averages keep going up as we move down the order. Pina batting .424, 14 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, 17 runs batted in. The RBI are going down in order. 31 for Pettinger, 24 for Beverly, and 17 for Pina. Kelly has a 1-1 count on the third batter in the Leopard lineup. Now 2-1. Alex Kelly, her earned run average is at an even 3.00. She is 9-6 on the season. This is her 20th appearance and 12th start. Late strike call there, 2-2. Kelly has a shutout among her 10 complete games. That shutout was last week. And strike 3, swinging. Pina the second K, and the second out here in the first inning. 2 outs, runner aboard.
Now batting, number 35, Aurora Wilkes.
Second base, Pettinger on second. And first strike in there from Kelly. Very windy here at Toppa Field. We paid for this gorgeous sunshine with a lot of wind. Wilkes, the first baseman, puts it in play, and then the wind is taking it out of play. Strong wind coming in from center field. DiMedeiros on deck. She is the designated player, but an 0-2 count on Wilkes. Outside for a ball. 1-2. 2 down. Pettinger on second. She led off with a single up the middle, stole second. And 3 straight strikeouts for the Seahawk pitcher. Last one looking. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and one left. We head to the bottom of the first here at Toppa Field. Seahawks coming up to the plate. Welcome back. Bottom of the first, scoreless through the top half. Seahawks batting for the first time against the Leopards. Drew Sepitelli at the plate. Takes the called first strike, then bunts the second one foul. Sepitelli facing Erin Hancock, a 248 earned run average, 6-3 on the season, making her 17th appearance and 14th start. She has 5 complete games, including 2 shutouts, 3 straight pitches, gets a strikeout on Sepitelli. Sepitelli entering the game with a 293 batting average. Now it brings up Lauren Packer, the Seahawk leading hitter, batting 394 on the season. First pitch swinging, so 4 pitches, 4 strikes for Hancock. Packer playing first base. Senior from Manchester, Connecticut. And she spoils the immaculate inning as it was 5 pitches, 5 strikes. That is a strike but foul. Still 2 strikes on Packer. We won't be seeing just 9 pitches from Hancock in this inning. Packer followed by Emily Lane, who's the designated player. That's lifted in the air. And in foul territory, making the catch is Wilkes at first base. Brings up the designated player, Emily Lane. She hit her first career home run on Wednesday at Babson in Game 2. The Seahawks were shut out 3-0 in Game 1. We are underway in the bottom of the first inning, and it is just 1 minute past 4 o'clock. No, that first inning did not take less than a minute. It started early. Hancock gets ahead of Lane, and then the second pitch flown out to left field Pettinger. So a 1-2-3, bottom of the first. And DeMedeiros, Higgins, and Hancock due up for the Leopards in the top of the first. We are scoreless here at Toppa. DiBaneros, the designated player, leading off the top of the second inning. Second pitch swinging and lifting it in the air on the right side, and Lauren Packer, the first baseman, underneath it for out number 1.
Now batting number 42, Kaylee Higgins.
Kaylee Higgins at the plate. First pitch in there from Alex Kelly, a strike. Higgins, the third baseman. Bouncer backhanded by Alex Kelly. Over to Lauren Packer for out number 2. 1-3 in the scorebook.
Now batting number 12, Erin Hancock.
And the pitcher facing each other. Both are in the batting lineups for their respective teams. And Hancock takes ball 1 outside from Alex Kelly. Hancock at the plate, batting .293. Has 1 extra base hit. That's grounded to Casciello. And misplayed there for a base runner.
Now batting number 13, Sabrina Harstick.
Harstick comes up to the plate with 2 outs. And a first pitch strike to her. Harstick batting an even .300. That includes 4 doubles among her 12 hits. Seahawks defensively have Kelly in the circle, Bean behind home plate, Packer at first, Braid at second, Casciello at shortstop, Capetta at third. The outfield is Cepitelli, Rubino, and Dupre left to right. 2-1 count on Harstick. She bats with 2 outs. And Hancock on first. Swing and a miss there. Count goes full now. Harstick, the number 8 batter in the Leopard lineup, playing second base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Alex Kelly got 3 Ks after a first inning leadoff single in the first inning, and then gets 2 quick outs to Lauren Packer in the second. And Eric gets a Leopard on base. And then a strike 3 on Harstick. So no runs, no hits, 1 error and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second, no score at Toppa Field. Christina Braid leading off with a swinging strike. In the bottom of the second inning, it's scoreless between Wentworth Institute of Technology and Salve Regina University, the host Seahawks at the plate. That's grounded to third base. And Higgins over to Wilkes for out number 1. Five-three on the play. 1 out for Maddie Capetta. She swings at the first pitch into the gap in right field, but closing that gap is Hutchinson for the out. First 2 Seahawks in the second inning, Braid and Capetta, are retired.
Now batting, number 28.
Brings up the Seahawk pitcher, Alex Kelly. Alex Kelly. Capetta is on first base. I missed what happened there. My apologies. Hutchinson did not put that out away. It is an E9 for the first Seahawk base runner. I'm sure the wind is playing havoc with the ball. That's a fly out to Hutchinson off the bat of Kelly.
Now batting, number 55, Francesca Rubino.
So there's 2 outs for Francesca Rubino. Seahawks batting in the bottom of the second, no score. Rubino swings at the first pitch. She lifts it in the air to right field. And that is put away by Hutchinson. So she misplays the first, but gets the next 2. And the Seahawks are done in the second inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the top of the third. It's no score here at Toppa Field. So the Seahawks did get their first base runner. That came on an error. Capetta was stranded at first base after 3 straight fly balls to right field. Hutchinson retired the last 2. Rhode at the plate, the shortstop, wearing number 88. Top of the third, no score. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Leopards. Now a 1-2 count on Rhode. Rhode batting .269. Has yet to have an extra base hit. 3 runs batted in for the correction. I was looking at Howe right below her. Rhode is batting .286 with 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 13 runs batted in. Caitlin Howe, that's Howe, not Rowe, who's at the plate. And ball 4, first walk issued by either pitcher.
Now batting, number 10.
So Rowe, freshman from Yardley, Pennsylvania, aboard. That's going to bunt and go foul as Capetta chose wisely to let it go down the line. Rose on first base for Pettinger. She had a leadoff single up the middle, stole the base. Shows bunt there and does not offer, or at least no signal from the home plate umpire. Two and one now on Pettinger. That's from the left side. That's bunted. It's fair. And the throw from Bean, not in time. It pulls Packer off the bag. So it will be a throwing error.
Now batting, number 1, Brianna Beverly.
First pitch to Beverly is fouled. After Pettinger reached with the leadoff single and stole a base in the first inning, Kelly struck out the next 3 batters. That was Beverly, Pina, and Wilkes. Rose on second. She drew the leadoff walk. That's in the air. Under it, just on the outfield turf, is Christina Braid at second base for the first out.
Now batting, number 5, Alexandra Pina.
So 1 out. Rose still on second, Pettinger on first. For Pina, she struck out swinging, and swings and miss on that first pitch from Alex Kelly. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. No score between Wentworth Institute of Technology and Salve Regina University. A good crowd coming into Toppa Field here today on Good Friday. Now Pina in an 0-2 hole following that pitch off the backstop. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Kelly has 2 outs with 2 on.
Now batting, number 35, Aurora Wilkes.
2 outs for Wilkes. She struck out looking and takes ball 1 here. Top of the 3rd inning. Seahawks and Leopards meeting for the 59th and 60th all-time in the series history. Salve Regina with a 51-7 record against Wentworth. But the Leopards are real strong in 2022. 18-8 overall, 6-2 in the CCC. And these teams have not met since 2019. Count now even, 2-2 on Wilkes. Aurora Wilkes, a senior from Fruitport, Michigan. At the plate with 2 on, 2 out, a 2-2 count. Grounds it foul. Past third base. Count remains at 2-2. Kelly in the circle, Bean behind the plate. Packer, Braid, Casciello, Capetta around the infield, and Sepitelli, Rubino, and Dupre in the outfield. That's bounced to Kelly. Overhand throw to Packer. 1-3 for the final out here in the third inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, 2 left. We head to the bottom of the third. No score at Toppa Field. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Seahawk shortstop J.C. Casciello leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless between the Leopards and the Seahawks. First pitch of ball, swing and strike for the second pitch. 1-1 count on Casciello. She is a freshman from Seymour, Connecticut. Fouls the second pitch off the backstop. Stays in the yard here at Toppa Field. Casciello batting .283 on the year. 2 doubles among her 15 hits and 5 runs batted in. Swinging strike 3 there for out number 1 in the third inning.
Now batting, number 8, Chloe.
Second strikeout for Hancock. She had a 1-2-3 first inning that included a leadoff strikeout of Sepitelli. Sepitelli is up at the plate now because Chloe Bean, the number 9 batter, first pitch swinging, grounds out to third baseman Higgins. Over to Wilkes.
Sepitelli.
So quickly 2 outs for Drew Sepitelli. Pulls back on the bunt and takes a called strike. Sepitelli does work the count. Bunts it foul. Picked up by Higgins in the foul territory. So an 0-2 hole for Drew Sepitelli. And strike 3 swinging. So another 1-2-3 for Hancock. 2 strikeouts in the frame. And a grounded to third base. We'll head to the 4th inning here at Toppa Field. No score. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Top of the fourth inning, scoreless. Softball action between Salve Regina University and Wentworth Institute of Technology. DiMaderos, the designated player, leading off, puts it in the air, right side, and caught there at second base by Christina Braid, going back a few steps.
Now batting, number 42, Kaylee Higgins.
Kaylee Higgins at the plate. She bounced back to Alex Kelly. Takes a called strike on the first pitch in the top of the fourth with one out. Higgins, the third baseman. Swing and a miss there. Number 42 is a senior from Medway, Massachusetts. Spelling Kaylee, C-E-I-L-I-D-H. And Alex Kelly sends that pitch up high. So 1-2 count, one out, bases empty. Higgins on deck, Hancock on deck. Higgins lifts it to the right side. Packer underneath it at first base for an infield pop-up for out number 2. Again, strong winds on this beautiful sunny day at Toppa Field. April 15. Hancock gets a strike. That would be a strike swinging. She reached with 2 outs in the second inning on an error. Both teams have committed 1 error apiece. Actually, 2 errors for the Seahawks. A throwing error and a fielding error. Inside pitch gets the strike 2 call, 1-2. That's fouled out of play. Another half swing, and that's fouled to the backstop. Count remains 1-2 on Hancock. Bats with the bases empty, 2 outs, top of the fourth. No score here between the Leopards and the Seahawks. Commonwealth Coast Conference softball. And low for a ball, 2-2. And the appeal down to base path umpire. No swing, so no strike 3. Full count now. And low for ball 4. Second walk issued by Kelly. Second time Hancock has reached base with 2 outs. This time a base on balls. So she wins that battle. Brings up Harstick, who was struck out swinging to end the second inning. Harstick, the second baseman. First pitch, a called strike. That's lifted in the air. Packer coming in on it. It lands foul. Or at least Bean touched it in foul territory. It landed fair and then bounced foul, where Bean was able to quickly touch it foul. So can't really give an error there because it landed foul. So it's a strike. Now 1-2 on Harstick. That's in the air, right side, heading out of play as the bullpen crew also runs for cover. Maddie Fluke, number 13, Seahawks senior from Douglas, Massachusetts, in uniform for the first time that we've seen at a home game. Another 1-2 pitch from Kelly. That bounces short of home plate. Evens the count at 2-2. Hancock on first base. Second time she's reached with 2 outs in an inning. That's in the air, right side. Braid back, under it, and can't handle it. It falls in. The wind.
Now batting, number 88.
And Hancock gets all the way over to third base. So runners at the corners as the Seahawks have a meeting in the circle. First pitch to Rhode, called strike. She drew a leadoff walk and then was stranded at second in the third inning. Takes ball one. Oh, excuse me. Strike two, 0-2. Chance to drive in the game's first run. And swing and a miss, strike three. Kelly gets out of the 2-out jam after a walk and an error. Put runners at the corners. So no runs, no hits. 1 error, 2 left. And back-to-back frames. The Seahawks will come to bat in the bottom of the 4th. We are scoreless here at Toppa. Lauren Packer, first pitch swinging, sent it to center field. Pina is there to her right, making the catch for out number 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, no score here in Commonwealth Coast Conference softball action. It's Salve Regina University hosting Wentworth Institute of Technology at Toppa Field in Newport, Rhode Island. Emily Lane at the plate. Lane squares the bunt, and it goes foul, picked up by Beverly. Seahawks have not had a home run at Toppa Field since Good Friday a year ago. Nikki Vanelli had a walk-off blast against Western New England. Strike 2, swinging to Lane. Outside. Lane leaves that alone. for a ball. 1-2, 1 out, bases empty. And that's foul that in the batter's box, off of lane. And foul tip into the mitt. Beverly hangs on for the 4th strikeout for Hancock.
Number 16, Christina Braid.
Brings up Christina Braid. Braid bounced to Higgins at third, leading off the 2nd inning. Takes the first pitch out of the zone for a ball. 2-0. Hancock did a wonderful job working ahead of the Seahawk hitters in the 1st inning. That's a nice short hop scoop for Higgins at third base. And it's another 1-2-3 for Hancock. She has yet to give up a hit. Has only allowed a base runner to reach base on an error. And we'll head to the 5th inning, scoreless here at Toppa Field. Top of the order for the top of the 5th inning for the Leopards. Pettinger takes a called strike. And then ball 1-1. Pettinger has reached base twice. Or a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd inning was not fielded properly. A throw pulling the first baseman off the bag. And Pettinger led off the game with a single up the middle. Stole second, but was stranded there. We are scoreless in the top of the 5th. Commonwealth Coast Conference softball. Count even now on Pettinger, 2-2. She's the Leopard left fielder. A junior from Bud Lake, New Jersey, Mount Olive High School. And that ball is low. Count goes full. Capetta in at third. Braid in close to Kelly near the circle, the second baseman. Casciello really deep at shortstop. That's slapped foul. Bouncing off the fence in front of the Leopard dugout on the third base side. Packer plays a few steps behind the bag at first base. Another 3-2 pitch from Kelly. That's in the air. It's going to get blown foul. Out of reach for Seahawk left fielder Sepitelli. shortstop Casciello and third baseman Capetta into no man's land in foul territory. It almost hung up just enough. And a swing and a miss, strike three. Pettinger chasing that pitch, couldn't connect. Another strikeout for the Seahawk freshman pitcher. Ball one to Brianna Beverly. Beverly 0 for 2. Struck out looking and popped to second baseman Braid. Count even at 1-1 after that pitch was fouled off to the backstop. One out, base is empty for the Leopard catcher. And now Kelly in command with a 1-2 count. Beverly, a senior from Pawcatuck, Connecticut, St. Bernard School. And chases the high pitch for strike three. First two in the fifth, down on strikes. That's 3 strikeouts in a row as Rhode finished the fourth with a strikeout swinging. That's 8 Ks in the game for Kelly. Brings up Pina. Alexandra Pina, the senior from Cumberland, Rhode Island, playing center field. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, both swinging, and that's a swing and a miss for strike one. 1-0-1 on Pina. She's the leading hitter average-wise, and that's to left field. Sepatelli going back, and it spins her around. Pina will hold up at second with a 2-out double. Just the second hit in the game. Both are on the Leopard side. Pina with her 15th double of the year.
Batting, number 35, Aurora Wilkes.
Brings up Aurora Wilkes with 2 outs and a runner on second. First pitch ball, second pitch strike. 1-1 on Wilkes. She's 0 for 2. Struck out looking to end the first. And takes strike 2 there. 1-2. She bounced back to Kelly to end the third. So Kelly would like to get her to end another inning. This top of the fifth, still scoreless. Outside evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pina on second base with a 2-out double. Kelly ready to deliver the 2-2. That's fouled to the backstop. We had flinchers at the scorer's table. We won't identify who they were. The 2-2, that's popped up foul behind the backstop. Count will remain 2-2. So 2-2. Pina on second. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Kelly with her 9th strikeout of the game, 3rd of the inning. All swinging. So the Leopards go down. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Seahawks coming to bat in a scoreless game. Capetta, Kelly, and Rubino due up for the Seahawks as they bat in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 5th inning. Salve Regina University hosting Wentworth Institute of Technology. Maddie Capetta sends the 1-0 pitch, foul out of play on the right side. Capetta is the only Seahawk to reach base, and that was courtesy of an error in windy conditions. That pitch came up high. 2-1. We are at 56 degrees and mostly sunny, but gusts are up to 21 miles per hour here at Toppa Field. And the first 3-1 count on any Seahawk batter. Capetta fouls the pitch to run the count full. That's grounded to short. Rowe over to Wilkes for the out on the 3-2 grounder from Capetta. 6-3 on the play. Kelly flew out to right field, her first at bat. She bats here with the base is empty. Takes a first pitch strike from Hancock. That's up the middle and through. Just off the glove of a diving Rowe from shortstop. And the first base hit for the Seahawks.
Next up, number 55, Francesca Rubino.
And just the second base runner. And we will have a pinch runner. Sam Franceschi will run for Alex Kelly, who has the only hit against her counterpart. Rubino takes ball one. Francesca Rubino batting in the number 7 spot. Center fielder. Pitch is up for ball 2. So Hancock went deep into the count on the leadoff batter, Capetta, before she grounded to short. Kelly reached her for the first hit for the Seahawks. Now the 2-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. Bottom of the fifth, scoreless game. Rubino slices that foul. Pitch was sailing out of the strike zone, but she got a good piece of it. Unable to put it in fair. So run out, runner on first. Francesca, the pitch runner for Kelly, who singled up the middle. That's lined into left field. Landing for a single. Runners at first and second. Back-to-back hits for the Seahawks. Brings up J.C. Casciello. Seahawks looking to get something done here. Their first 2 hits of the game coming in the 5th inning. First pitch to Casciello is outside for a ball. 1-0. Casciello struck out swinging, leading off the 3rd. Takes a pitch low for ball 2. Franceschi on second. Rubino on first. Rubino's bat is coming alive. Call strike there on the 2-0. Francesca Rubino from Burlington, Massachusetts. That's bounced foul. Higgins grabs it in foul territory for the Leopards. Count is now even on Casciello. 1 out, 2 on for the Seahawks. Batting in the bottom of the 5th. No score between the Leopards of Wentworth and the Seahawks of Salve Regina. Hancock with the 2-2. Bends it in there for a called strike 3. That's 2 outs. And 2 on for Chloe Bean. She was a first pitch swinging in her at bat in the 3rd, grounded to Higgins. Takes a pitch for a called strike. Two outs, 2 on. Pitch up high for Bean. Evens the count at 1-1. That's bounced off Bean in the box for a 2-2 count. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Hancock gets out of the jam with back-to-back strikeouts. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. In the 5th, we head to the 6th inning, scoreless here at Toppa Field. Seahawks get their first 2 hits of the game against Hancock in the bottom of the 5th, but strand them. So we are still scoreless as we head to the top of the 6th. And leading off with a grounder back to Alex Kelly is DiMaderos, the designated player. 1-3. Kelly throws over to Packer for out number 1 in the 6th. Third baseman Kaylee Higgins doing the same, just in a different direction. Alex Kelly gets a little bit closer to Lauren Packer for another 1-3. Quickly 2 up, 2 down in the 6th inning. Now Hancock, the pitcher, will look to delay her re-entry into becoming the pitcher. And she takes ball 1 way outside. DiMaderos and Kaylee Higgins bounce back to Kelly. And Kelly gets a swinging strike on Hancock. 1-1 on the Leopard pitcher. Hancock has reached base twice, an error and a walk. Now she's in a 1-2 hole with 2 outs and the base is empty. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Chloe Bean secures the ball. So 1-2-3 for Alex Kelly. That's her first 1-2-3 of the afternoon. We are through 5.5. We head to the bottom of the 6th. No score. Top of the order for the Seahawks as they bat in the bottom of the 6th. Scoreless game between Wentworth Institute of Technology and Salve Regina University. Drew Sepatelli, the Seahawk left fielder, steps into the box. She's over 2 with 2 strikeouts, looking to become a leadoff base runner. Gets the bunt in play, but Higgins over to Wilkes for a quick out number 1. And that brings up senior first baseman Lauren Packer with the bases empty. Seahawks got their first hits of the game in the previous inning, and that pitch is fouled out of play, or fouled to right field, landing with no play. Hutchinson, Harstick, and Wilkes giving chase for the right side of the Leopard defense. 0-1 pitch ready from Hancock to Packer. That's grounded to short. Rowe with the throw to Wilkes for out number 2. So a 5-3 followed by a 6-3. Brings up Emily Lane. Base is empty. Strong wind blowing in from left field. Lane 0 for 2. Flew out to left in the first and then struck out swinging. Pops this bunt up and it's going to land foul to the right and behind the catcher, Beverly. Hancock gets the ball and walks it back to the circle. Gets behind, then steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike two. Seahawks are coached by Shauna Mulcairn in her first year. She's a Manhattanville College graduate, a Valiant, who played against the Seahawks her senior year with the Valiants down in spring break competition. Assistant coach Megan Hodgson in the first base coach's box. Mulcairn in the third base box. That hits Lane on the elbow. She'll take her bag. That was an 0-2 pitch.
Number 16, Christina Braid.
So she's aboard with 2 outs for Christina Braid. Braid has had a pair of ground outs to Higgins. First pitch swinging and fouling it to the backstop. Oh, 1 on Braid. She bats .340 on the year coming into today's game. 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run. That's fouled and it will land out of play. 15 runs batted in for Braid is tops on the Seahawks. That's followed by Lauren Packer with 10. Braid now in an 0-2 hole, facing Hancock for the third time. The pitch. Fouled off the backstop. Hancock ready to deliver another 0-2 to Christina Braid. Another foul to the backstop, another flinch. Count remains 0-2. And another foul. This one's out of play. That's to first base and by. Braid gets to the bag with a base hit. Wilkes unable to get a glove on it. It's through for a single. And runners at the corners.
Maddie Capetta.
Well placed by Christina Braid. And good hustle by Emily Lane to make it to third base. Maddie Capetta takes ball 1. Seahawks would like to manufacture a run, then let the defense finish the job. Capetta looks at the 1-0 pitch for a strike. Maddie Capetta batting .255. Would like to get her RBI total into double digits. That's up the middle. And unassisted force out by Rhode gets Braid at second base. So the Seahawks strand 2 more base runners in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th inning. No score here at Toppa Field. Caitlin Howe is now pinch hitting for Harstick in the number 8 spot. Howe, the pinch hitter. Ahead in the count, 2-0. Caitlin Howe, a freshman from Bow, New Hampshire. And she's got the count in her favor, 3-0. Leading off the top of the 7th, scoreless here between Salve Regina and Wentworth. The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Slaps that in play, and it's going to be a base hit. The 3-1 pitch found some turf between Capetta and Kelly. Casciello too deep enough to make a play. Capetta was able to get it, but did not make a throw. That's fouled to the backstop. So it's Howe, followed by Rowe, and Rowe bunts the pitch foul. That bunt attempt is also foul. So 0-2. And called, strike 3. The 10th strikeout for Alex Kelly. Comes at a big time, as the top of the order is now up for the Leopards. Rowe caught looking. Howe still on first base with the leadoff single. And Pettinger at the plate. Pettinger was a strikeout victim in the 5th. She had reached base with a single in the 1st, and then on an error in the 3rd. That was a sacrifice bunt. She's got the 2-0 count. Capetta and Packer in a little bit, both at the corners. A full swing there from Pettinger. And that's fouled to the backstop for 2-1. One out, one on. Top of the 7th. No score between the Seahawks as Casciello unable to glove it. Everybody's going to be safe. And then Pettinger is aboard. Howe's on first base. It was going to be a fielder's choice. So we'll put a fielder's choice for Pettinger, and Howe is safe on the E6. So runners at first and second with one out. The batter is Beverly. That's lined into left field. Unable to make the catch. Cepatelli. Throw it into third. Not in time. It was a sinking line drive. Loads the bases here with one out. And the batter is Pina. The most dangerous leopard to see in the batter's box for Alex Kelly. She doubled in her last at bat after striking out her first two. That first pitch got away from Kelly, but nice job by Chloe Bean, the catcher, to keep it from getting away. 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Bases loaded for the Leopards. We are scoreless in the top of the 7th. 1 out. And a 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Bean near the dugout. Nice try by the Seahawk catcher up against the fence. Very little room. Not sure if it might have brushed the fence on its way down. But it's strike 2 on the batter. 1-2 to Pina. Off speed away for ball 2. 2-2. Bases loaded. 1 out. 2-2 count. The pitch. Popped in the air. And it's going to be a force at the plate. And they make the out. I don't know why the infield fly rule wasn't called. The batter should be out. So that's 2 outs on the force at home. I guess in the high winds we don't account for infield fly. So fielder's choice for Pina. Bases remain loaded for Wilkes with 2 outs. That's in the air. Foul territory. It's going to blow out of play. 1-1 count on Wilkes. She's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. And also bounce back to Kelly. That's also fouled out of play. And the off speed misses the plate. Count runs even on Wilkes. 2-2. 2-2. 2 outs. And foul to the backstop. Another 2-2 from Kelly. To center field. Rubino in there. The line drive out. Retires the side. No runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 3 left. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Seahawks look to have a walk-off in regulation. So Alex Kelly can win this for herself. She's thrown shutout ball through 7 innings and now is the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 7th, as the Seahawks have also been shut out by Hancock. First pitch, swing and a miss by Kelly. And Harstick does return to second base after pinch hitter Howe returns to the dugout. Kelly in an 0-2 hole. Bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch up high. Neither team has been able to cross the plate. The Leopards, with the bases loaded and 1 out, unable to cross home plate with a run. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Kelly. Brings up Francesca Rubino.
Now batting, number 55.
Rubino has one of the Seahawk 3 hits. Pitch is in there, a called strike. Rubino 1 for 2. Single to left field in the 5th inning. Was stranded at second base. Takes ball 1, 1-1. That's to center field. Back forward is Pina for out number 2. Brings up J.C. Casciello. With the bases empty.
Now batting, number 10, J.C. Cosiello.
Casciello 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Takes strike 1 there. And fouls that pitch to the backstop for strike 2. Hancock gets the first 2 Seahawks, Kelly and Rubino. And now has Casciello in an 0-2 hole. That pitch is spoiled with a foul to the backstop. We are at 5:19 on Friday afternoon, Good Friday. And we are in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 count on J.C. Casciello. Scoreless game. 0-0 Seahawks and Leopards. Seahawks home team batting last. Another swing and a foul off the bat of Casciello. Commonwealth Coast Conference softball. The 6-2 Leopards in CCC play versus the 3-5 Seahawks. Knotted at 0. Bottom of the 7th. Hancock and Kelly in a great pitches duel. 2-2 now on J.C. Casciello. Seahawk freshman. Also plays women's volleyball at Salve Regina. The shortstop fouls another pitch. Stays alive with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chloe Bean, the catcher, on deck. Hoping to get her freshman teammate on base so she can deliver the game-winning run. And strike 3 swinging. We head to extra innings here at Toppa Field. No score between the Leopards and the Seahawks. Welcome back to Toppa Field. It's the top of the 8th inning, so we are in extra innings. Runner on second base is Abby Morin. Dudley Mass running for Wilkes, the first baseman. DeMedeiros, the designated player, 0 for 3 and now in an 0-2 hole. Fouls another pitch off. Top of the 8th, scoreless game between the Seahawks and the Leopards. Alex Kelly, 7 shutout innings. Escaped the bases loaded jam in the previous inning. This is to Kendall Dupre in right field. The senior from Cranston, Rhode Island makes the catch. Gets it back to the infield for out number 1.
Now batting, number 42, Kaylee Higgins.
Kaylee Higgins at the plate with 1 out. Runner on second base. DeMedeiros flying out to right fielder Kendall Dupre. Higgins 0 for 3. Swing and a miss there in a 1-2 hole. She's put the ball in play 3 times, twice bouncing back to Alex Kelly in the circle, and then popping to first baseman Lauren Packer. Takes a close pitch there for ball 2, 2-2 on Higgins. Top of the 8th inning. Runner on second base is Abby Morin. She's pinch running for first baseman Wilkes. And strike 3 called. Higgins caught looking. That's the 11th strikeout for Alex Kelly. That's in the 8th inning here. Now 2 outs. Now Erin Hancock has a chance to provide a run. That's grounded to Braid at second. 4-3 on the play. No advancement of the runner. And the Seahawks will come to bat with a chance to walk it off. They'll put Casciello on second base to start off the bottom of the 8th. Bean showing bunt on the first pitch in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pulls back for a ball. J.C. Casciello on second base representing the winning run. We are scoreless into the bottom of the 8th. Leopards, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Seahawks, no runs, 3 hits, 4 errors. That's bunted foul, popped foul, but no play. So 1-1 on Bean. She's 0 for 3. A grounded a third with Higgins. Struck out swinging in the 5th. And then flew out. Actually, she's at the plate for her third time. That's bunted fair. Higgins with the play. Covering the bag is Harstick. So the sacrifice is successful. Casciello, the winning run, moves down to third base with 1 out. Brings up Drew Sepitelli. Chance to win it here. She takes a strike. So that's 5-4 on the sacrifice for Chloe Bean. Moving Casciello 60 feet away from the winning run. That's in play. Higgins will not have a play. And now Sepitelli will get all the way to second base. Her run does not matter, but it eliminates a force up the middle. So it's a base hit as Higgins was frozen. Gives Lauren Packer a chance to drive in a run. That's to the outfield. If it lands foul, it'll be no harm. So 0-1 on Packer. She's 0 for 3 in this game, but this is the only at-bat that matters now. The winning run on third base and J.C. Casciello. Ball 1 inside. 1 out, runners on second and third. J.C. Casciello representing the winning run right now in a scoreless game. Hancock with the 1-1 to Packer. Grounded. Higgins makes the catch. Throws to first. In time to get Packer. 2 down. (5-3) on the play. Well done by Higgins. Quick glove, strong throw.
Now batting number 4, Emily Lane.
Emily Lane steps in. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. The 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs. The winning run on third base and J.C. Casciello. Drew Sepitelli stands at second. She reached on a single. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-2. Chloe Bean sacrificed Casciello to third. Then Sepitelli reached on a single and took second. Now 2 outs. The 1-2. Slash foul. Lane got a good piece of the ball. Put it down the right field line, but foul. Outside for ball 2. Count even now. 2-2. First base is open. Lane did not chase that pitch from Hancock. So we'll have a 2-2 pitch here. To the outfield. And there for the catch is Pattinger in left field. Seahawks retired. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 2 left. We head to the 9th inning and we'll do The extra inning rule over again. So Hancock, the pitcher, made the last out of the 8th inning. She's on second base with no outs here in the 9th. As the Leopards and Seahawks battle in this Commonwealth Coast Conference softball game. Scoreless through 8. Top 9. Wentworth batting. Harstick bunts that pitch foul from Alex Kelly. 0-1 count on Harstick. She's 0 for 2 in this game. Pinch hitter Howe pinched hit in the 7th inning and reached on an infield single. Slap style variety between Capetta at third and Kelly the pitcher. Kelly now with an 0-2 count on Harstick. She struck out and reached on an error. That's fouled. To the right side, Packer and Braid and Dupre give chase, but it's out of play. Hancock on second. 0-2 count still on Harstick. Kelly with the pitch. In the air, outfield, Kendall Dupre drifting in and to her left. Makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 88, Jess Rowe.
It brings up the shortstop, Jess Rowe. She bats with Hancock on second. Rowe 0 for 2. Drew a leadoff walk in the 3rd. That's in the air. Right side, Packer catches it just as she's straddling the first base bag, so it's in foul territory for out number 2. Brings us to the top of the order, and Pettinger, the left fielder.
Now batting number 10, Caitlin Pettinger.
She's 1 for 3, a single and a sacrifice, then a strikeout and a fielder's choice. Harstick flew out to Dupre. Rowe popped to Packer at first base. Pettinger bats with 2 outs. Hancock still on second. 2-0 count on Pettinger. Pitch up high. 3-0. Beverly, the catcher, is on deck. She's in her lower gear as a catcher. And ball 4, 3 straight balls. Kelly did not give Pettinger any pitch to hit. It's the 3rd walk issued to the Leopards.
Now batting number 1, Brianna Beverly.
So runners at first and second for Beverly. First pitch in there, a strike. Off speed, tap to Capetta. No play. I think she was thinking about fielding it and making a play to third, but she did not come up with it. So it'll be an error, third base.
Batting number 5, Alexandra Pina.
Bases loaded for Pina. She was in the same position in the previous inning, or I should say in the 7th inning. Seahawks do get last at bat. That's line stopped by Braid. Unable to get it in time. Throw goes into the dugout. So 2-run score. It'll be a base hit and then an error.
Now batting number 35, Aurora Wilkes.
Runners now at second and third for Aurora Wilkes. This is grounded to Casciello. Her throw bounces, goes past Packer into out of bounds, and 2 more runs will score. 7th ever of the game for the Seahawks. 4 runs now in this inning for Wentworth. That's to left center field, and another spectacular catch for Francesca Rubino. Four runs. Four runs on 1 hit. Pina got an RBI. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. It's 4-0 Wentworth. Christina Braid leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 9th. Emily Lane on second base. Seahawks trailing 4-0. That's grounded and fair past third base. Coming home, Emily Lane. She's going to score the first run for the Seahawks. And down to second goes Christina Braid. An RBI for the Seahawks second baseman.
Now batting number 24, Maddie Capetta.
Seahawks are on the board. Brings up Maddie Capetta. She grounds it Foul to Higgins. Takes a pitch up high for a ball, 1-1. That's up the middle and through. Base hit for Capetta. Coming home. Braid is sliding safe. And back on second is Capetta. 2 runs in for the Seahawks.
Now batting number 28, Alex Kelly.
Kelly at the plate. Score is 4-2. Seahawks with 2 hits in the inning and 2 runs scored, trailing by 2. Alex Kelly now with a 2-1 count. That's to the left side. And out on the play is Alex Kelly as the throw by Rhode bounced, got there in time. 4 and out.
Now batting number 55, Francesca Rubino.
Alex Kelly out 6-3 on the play. It moves Capetta to third base with 1 out. Batter is Francesca Rubino. Rubino has a single and 3 trips. She represents the tying run. Casciello on deck. That's to left center. Making the catch. For out number 2 is Pina. Brings up J.C. Casciello with 2 outs. Seahawks trail by 2. First pitch, called strike. 4-2 the score. 2 outs. Capetta on third base. Seahawks need her and another runner in. That's lifted foul out of play. Good chase there by Pettinger. Wind blowing it clearly out of play. 0-2 count now on J.C. Casciello. Seahawks down to their final out, final strike. Casciello represents the tying run at the plate. The 0-2 from Hancock. Ball away, low and away. Nice job by Casciello to stay alive with that. Swinging a foul. Bottom of the 9th inning. This game started before 4 o'clock. It's now 5:48 on Good Friday, April 15. The 1-2 from Hancock. In the dirt for ball 2, 2-2. That's popped in the air and caught by Higgins. And the Leopards defeat the Seahawks 4-2 in 9 innings. In game 1 of the doubleheader, we will have game 2 in about 30 minutes. Thank you for tuning in to this live broadcast. Final again is Wentworth, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. And Salve Regina, 2 runs on 6 hits, 7 errors for the Seahawks. We will break and then come back for game 2 coverage.